No, it's
Tell me about Benjamin.
It's okay, brother. What you let him take the picture. Yeah, on the shag and wax.
Tell us
I
about
can't talk about that second one because that was different for me to be all the time.
Benjamin. Tell us about.
Shag and wagon's a very special vehicle. It takes a very special person to drive it.
Okay.
You know, and my air when I first got the license, it was not working, and my driver's side window don't go down either. So
Okay.
you only get a draft on one side of the van,
Okay.
and it creates a lot of heat down by your feet. It kind of feels like a heater all the time.
Now, does your employees or your partners, do they make fun of your van?
Yes, they do.
How do you feel about that?
It's very.
It humbles you?
It humbles you. That's what it is.
Now,
And my
this is your partner here?
yeah.
Introduce him
The
to
good
you
thing
two.
about this is Brother Rudy.
Brother Rudy, okay.
The good thing about a van is, Rudy, if you lock your keys,
If you go over 60 miles an hour, the windows start flapping. Are we about to take off?
Now, tell us about the locks.
Oh, that's another story.
Now, Benjamin,
look, we're getting ready to fly.
will you tell us a story about the time that you,
Well, what happened was
the battery
my
situation?
battery cable was loose, and so I got out and I shut my door, and
It's electric locks, right?
it's electric lock. So when I turned the battery cable, it popped my locks, and I realized at that time it just locked me out of my vehicle. So I had one window that was silicone because it don't have locks on it. So I was able to pry the silicone off and stick my hand on the inside. So
Praise
you
the Lord.
you never can get locked out of that vehicle because it's got that one flapping window.
Now, that vehicle was born here in Senatobia, is that correct?
Yeah, it originated from down south. It's been to Chicago and to Dallas, back to Chicago. The shag and wagon's a dangerous mobile. Most people are not ready for it. And the seats, they stay in the same spot. They don't go forward or backwards. And it's got this nice odor because the back glass leaks a little water, so it gets kind of a musty, funky smell, you know. Rudy asked me one day, he said, what is that sour smell? And I was like, that is the natural deodorizer, whatever you may call it. But, the shag and wagon gets the best on gas mileage, and I trust it before I trust 2005 Dodge Durango. That But now, you know what I've paid? You know, I went to my dad's, and he's got this awesome mechanic that charged my Freon. I spent money getting my Freon charged, traded a couple pair of shoes, and he fixed my power steering leak, and it made it to Texas. And now when if you turn my steering wheel really hard, it starts smoking on the inside from power steering fluid, and you can't breathe, so you got to cut it off really quick and jump out where it don't choke you up. But
Wow. Well,
So does that mean you eject the button?
yeah.
that's my beautiful wife. Will you say hello to YouTube?
Hey,
All right. All right.